and welcome to a new episode of Philly on Philly Sports. Once again, I'm your boy Jamil, and to my left,
It's your boy, Brendan.
what's happening?
What's poppin'?
You know how we do it.
Bring it in, baby.
All right. We got a lot on the schedule today, a lot on the agenda. A lot of things may happen. It's actually kind of convenient that because around this time it's usually just baseball,
Yeah, most of the time, yeah.
but we got a lot going on. I want to start this off the right way,
Mm,
and I'm gonna explain to you why what I mean by the right way. So, it's a lifelong Eagles fans, right?
yeah,
On the radio side of the Eagles games, Merrill Reese.
yeah.
Been doing it since 1977.
Yes, sir.
He's getting inducted into the Pro Football Hall of Fame.
HOF.
Clap that up, man.
Yeah, clap it up. Clap it up.
Clap that up. Well done, Mr. Reese, man. You know, it's
That's the GOAT.
the GOAT, man.
That's the GOAT.
Every time I think about Super Bowl 52, and you think about the plays,
Oh, yeah.
right? But when you think about the call, it's not the broadcast from TV.
Yeah,
You think about Merrill Reese, him saying to all Philadelphia,
yeah,
"This is for you." You know what I mean?
yeah, for sure. Um, I mean, just think about how many times you're watching a national TV broadcast and you got to turn it off because you would rather listen to Merrill Reese. I mean, it's nostalgic.
Yeah.
You know, it's nostalgia at that point. We've been listening to it our whole lives,
Mhm.
watching football. So, congratulations to my guy.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah,
he deserves it.
Merrill Reese, man. I'm again, like you said, you couldn't say anything better than that, man. It's,
Hmm.
long time. He's been doing it since '77, 81 years old.
Yeah.
And I'm glad that pro football does this. It's not just for the players or the organization,
Mhm.
contributors. It's about who contributed to the game as a whole,
For sure. For
right?
sure.
And when you've been doing it that long, you're a staple.
Oh yeah.
You are a staple to that team and for that sport, and it's well deserved. So I'm happy for him. I can't wait to see him give his induction speech in Canton.
Yeah. Be a good time. Be a good time.
Um, and since we started with that with Merrill Reese, let's stick with the Eagles.
Okay.
Here we had mini camp, right?
Yeah.
During the mini camp, obviously they're interviewing the players, so on and so forth. There's been a lot going on the last week or so of I'll say media saying that it doesn't sound like Jalen Hurts has Nick Sirianni on his back because he didn't give him all this praise. What do you think about that?
Um, I think. I mean, obviously, people want to push their own agendas. People want to create their own narratives. Um, but I don't think like some people they don't just like opening up about stuff like that. Like, oh he's great. He's great. I mean, some people were just kind of low key. I don't think necessarily he was saying anything wrong. I just think that he wasn't saying things right in other people's eyes.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like they want him to come out and say that Nick is their guy. He's
Yeah,
he's the best. He's the best. It's the best that. First off, realize who you're talking about. This is a reserved man in all aspects. He's reserved.
yeah, for sure.
So him not running out to the cameras and fist pumping and saying that Nick Sirianni is his guy doesn't surprise me,
Yeah,
right? He's a lot on his shoulders. I think him as a person, his personality type, his whole goal is to not one get back to Super Bowl but win it. Two, he knows he had a down year last year. Got to get better,
hmm
right? And then we have new coordinators, and he made the statement that the playbook. Well, I shouldn't say the playbook, but he said 95% of the new offensive scheme and terminology is all brand new.
yeah.
So we're trying to learn all this good stuff.
You know what's kind of funny about that? That's just showing you how bad the offense was last year.
Terrible.
That they only because they said that it was going to be like a mixture of Kellen Moore and Nick Sirianni's offense.
Mhm.
That they scrapped 95% of it
Yeah.
and kept the five, which is like the tush push probably,
Mhm.
and probably some of the
The will
RP, probably like RPOs.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's
Yeah.
kind of crazy to actually think about that to see how in bad shape that offense was last year.
I'm excited for it.
Yeah, for sure.
Here's what I'm saying. what I'm hearing is there's going to be some thought, some imagination to these routes.
Hmm.
We watched all last year. I'm like, can I get one person to go on motion ever?
Yeah, no, that just didn't happen. I
Ever.
think that like they maybe did a little bit of motion uh,
They did the
all
least
year
amount of
last year.
motion
Yeah,
in any other team in the league.
but the person I saw go in motion the most was probably like either Devontae or like Dallas,
Yeah,
and that's pretty much it. Like
and
they weren't really doing anything off it. I think they were running the ball
I
probably.
was
You
getting ready
know?
to say every time they went in motion,
Yeah,
if I'm at home watching the game, and I can say, "Oh, it's a run play,"
yeah,
the defense knows it as well.
yeah, for sure.
It's a run play.
Yeah, it's pretty bad.
So
Too predictable.
I think it's overblown. Something I wanted to talk about. This is Philadelphia. We all know Eagles going first. So if you can get anything to talk about for the Eagles,
Hmm.
you're going to harp on it. You're going to exaggerate it. I feel as though it's not a big deal. Who cares?
Yeah,
No
like I
one
said,
cares.
people are creating their own narratives to try and stir some stuff up. I don't really get involved in all that stuff. I think Jalen is, like you said, he's a businessman.
Yeah,
He's all about his business, and I'm not talking about businessman as in his money. I'm talking about the way he conducts himself,
you got to pay.
the way he approaches things. He's very,
He said he got to pay rent, man.
yeah, yeah, that's it.
Rent's due. Now,
Rents do.
let me ask you a question. So this came out. Well, I heard this today.
Hmm.
I can care less about because I don't really play video games at all. But Madden rankings came out,
Yeah,
and apparently everybody and their mom puts a lot of stock into Madden ratings. I can give two shits, but he had Jalen Hurts ranked. What did you guess?
uh, if I took a guess, it'd probably be like 89.
No, no, not as overall. I'm talking about
Oh,
like this.
oh,
As far
as
as
far as
quarterbacks go,
quarterbacks,
1 through 32,
he's probably like eighth.
close. They had him at 7.
Yeah.
Here's my problem: the ones they had in front of him.
um,
Take a wild guess who's in front of
I mean, we can go the obvious. Josh Allen's ahead of him.
him. Yeah,
Um,
don't know why.
oh, are you talking about
Nice play.
1 point ahead of him?
No, yeah, 1 through. So who were the top 6? He was number 7. Who they have the top 6?
Uh, I mean,
A lot of I
obvious.
agree, but 2 I don't. And I'll explain
Yeah,
why.
obviously Mahomes.
Yeah.
Um, they might have. I don't think that they would do Herbert, right?
I think they had Herbert. I think they did have him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know the rankings. Obviously, I don't. I haven't played Madden since like
Let me ask you a
2008,
question.
probably.
Out of all the big name quarterbacks, right?
Yeah. I
Who
mean,
do,
Lamar's ahead of him.
yeah, Lamar was there. Who do you think should not be ahead of Jalen Hurts? So 1 through 6. Who do you think should not be Jalen Hurts as far as big name quarterbacks go?
I would say probably Aaron Rodgers.
No, he
I
wasn't.
don't know if he was in there, but he
Nope.
was hurt all last year. But
Number 4.
he's number 4, Aaron Rodgers.
No, 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 no. The person was
The
number 4.
person's number 4.
Come on,
Um, I don't know why. I don't. The
Dakota Rain Prescott.
who?
Dakota Rain Prescott is ranked higher than Jalen Hurts. They
That's
had.
that's kind of disgusting, honestly.
They also had Joe Burrow rated higher than Jalen
Joe
Hurts.
Burrow hasn't been healthy in 2 years.
And he had Josh Allen rated higher than Jalen Hurts.
Yeah, I mean, I can kind of see that though
I'm gonna
because
tell
he
you why I
does
can't.
everything that Jalen Hurts
That's
does.
cool. What you done?
No, he hasn't gotten to a Super Bowl.
That's my point.
Yeah, no,
If
I
you want
get
to
that.
put Pat Mahomes, let's be for real. Only thing Pat Mahomes can't do that Josh Allen can do is run over people
Yeah.
or jump over people.
Hmm.
And Josh Allen has more of a cannon than more of an arm than Patrick Mahomes.
Yeah.
End of the day, is wins and losses, rings or not.
Yeah.
He's better. Um, Lamar Jackson, 2 MVPs. I'll stop right there.
Yeah, I don't really think you need to like right now, like obviously with that season he had last year, compared to Jalen's season that he had last year, I mean he was obviously I would say the better quarterback.
He 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 was the MVP clearly.
Yeah,
Um, he still has to do it in big moments,
yeah, for sure.
and he has to. They got to do more for him to run that team. Um, Here's why I said Joe Burrow is not. What has Joe Burrow done that Jalen Hurts hasn't?
I mean, they both made it to a Super Bowl. Um, that's about it.
About it. He's done
Yeah.
nothing that Hurts hasn't done.
I mean, he's more of your prototypical quarterback than Jalen is.
On the bench,
No, because he's
watching.
hurt. Yeah, because he's hurt
That's
all the
more
time.
prototypical.
That's what I try. That's what I was trying to tell you.
Yeah,
He's
sure.
always hurt.
No,
He missed chunks of seasons every single year.
I'll give him credit. The boy, he is bad.
Yeah, no, for sure.
Got one of
And
the
his
worst
offensive
O-lines.
line is trash.
One of the worst.
Yeah.
Right. But if you're looking at team for team on paper, right? Just keep it on paper.
Mhm.
Their team don't stack up to ours. If you're looking at accomplishments, there's nothing more that Joe Burrow has done that Jalen hasn't done. But he was like, I think Burrow might have been like third.
All I have to say about this whole situation is, I don't care where you put him in Madden.
Mhm.
It's Super Bowl or bust for us.
Oh, for sure.
For Cincinnati, it ain't
Right.
Super Bowl or bust. It's like hope Joe Burrow doesn't get hurt or
no.
bust.
Joe Burrow put it on. He said the window.
He can say whatever he
He
wants.
said the window to win the Super Bowl as long as I'm playing. That's the window.
Yeah,
Now, my
it's
thing
kind of
is-
narcissistic, don't you think?
No, I get it. It was like his second year in the league.
Yeah.
He's like, well, my window cannot be closing right now. It's my second year.
Well, I never said it was closing. I
You
just.
But I get it though, because think about it. Tom Brady, old man, won
Mhm.
Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Peyton Manning, old man, even though it was on the back of the defense. But the year before that, no, it was an offensive show.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Old man, he did it,
Mhm.
right? Let's be for real. If the Saints weren't paying players to take out players, Brett Favre would have took Minnesota to a Super Bowl.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So yeah.
Yeah, they were headhunting a little bit that year.
Oh, they
weren't
paid.
they?
Yeah. That's why the defensive coordinator got and Sean Payton. They all got suspended for a year.
Yeah. It's crazy.
Who cares? Like, my banner's still fine. The ring's
Yeah,
still
no.
mine.
I mean, you're gonna take that all day,
All day.
right? That would have been crazy. Brett Favre would have been how old?
Brett Favre,
when he-
in his late 30s.
Yeah,
Late 30s for sure.
that's pretty old for.
Especially
Super
then.
Bowl.
I mean, yeah.
I mean, that was before we were venturing into the GOAT conversation with Tom Brady.
Yeah.
You know.
But there's I just feel as though some people fall in love with players, and I get them. You want to fall in love with a player, but it's like, what has that player done to where their ranking is so much higher than someone else's?
I mean, listen, this isn't like ESPN ranking.
But
This
no,
is-
but these players live off this shit.
I don't care about any of that stuff. I really don't.
Yeah.
Me personally. Like I said, I haven't played Madden since like
Uh,
07.
I haven't played it. It's like,
So as you could expect, I don't really stay up on it too much. But
I just heard it on 94.
overall 94.
No, 94.1.
Oh, that's not bad though.
No. I heard it on 94.1.
I thought you said his ranking was 95. I was like, that's not bad.
Here's why I bring this up. It's because it's not like it's just a video game company ranking these people. No, these are like folks, like insider NFL folks,
Mhm.
who are being used to give their analytical assessment of each player, right? Ranking them from the overall 0 to 100, and ranking them among their peers in their position.
Mhm.
Wide receiver. Let me give you this one. Wide receiver. AJ Brown was ranked 4.
Okay.
Okay. Where do you think Devontae Smith was ranked?
Probably like 8, 9.
That's it, my train.
It's worse than that.
16.
16. Damn.
I lost my mind.
Yeah. I mean, listen,
Because
that's fine. That's fine.
Here's
Let him be ranked 16th. He's going to show you who's 16th
He's
this
always
year.
going to come to work. Always going to come to
Yeah.
work. Here's why I get upset, though. Is because what you're saying is that you feel as though there's 15 receivers better. Where?
Yeah, I don't know. I mean,
Where?
I can name like maybe like 5. I can name maybe like 5.
Let's take out the obvious, right? Tyreek Hill,
Yeah. Justin
Justin
Jefferson. Yeah.
Jamar
Chase.
They actually had Jamar Chase at I think they had him lower, like 8 or 9.
Yeah, I
Which
mean,
is embarrassing to me. I'm like, this
I
guy-
think that he is better than Devontae though.
But here's my point, though.
DK. DK's a little different though. He's a little bit different of an athlete.
He's a little
Um,
different. A little different.
yeah, that's a big body though.
Okay, even if you want DK, what is that, 4? You know,
Yeah,
we have AJ. We already said that, right?
I don't really I I don't really think AJ is that much better than Devontae at all.
Here's where
I like Devontae better.
AJ's better. Is after the catch.
Yeah,
That's what. But that's the game though. That's all about
no,
the yak.
no, I get it, but if they're not there to contact them, Devontae he's gonna burn past you.
Yeah, but
He might not get contacted.
Devontae runs smooth routes,
Yeah,
but he's gonna typically there's somebody right there.
he's a businessman when he
Right.
runs those routes.
And AJ Brown is a Steve Smith stiff arm to the ground type dude.
Yeah,
right?
no, for sure.
So that's what
That also
yeah.
has gotten him in trouble.
But you gotta have a big receiver. You got to.
Yeah,
And he's bigger. Let's be real. AJ Brown is bigger, faster, stronger than Devontae Smith.
oh, I don't think he's faster.
I'm gonna say it again: bigger, faster, stronger.
You can say whatever you want. I'm just not gonna agree with
Bigger, faster,
it.
stronger.
he's definitely bigger and stronger. I don't think he's faster.
And it takes nothing away from the Slim Reaper.
Yeah,
That's my guy. You know what I mean?
no, yeah,
Nothing away from him. But I just feel that our ranking of 16 is way too low. Way
yeah,
too
it's
low
pretty
for him.
crazy.
Way too low for him. Because he can go to
The only person I would really see being above him, honestly, other than those other names that we were saying, is Nelson Aguilar or JJ Arthega-Whiteside. I mean, those are the only two receivers that I really. Oh my
You
God,
bring
we
up
was
the
catching
crazy.
babies. He said
Yeah.
we was catching
The
babies,
baby.
unlike
like
Aguilar.
I just saw that clip the other day
Oh
too.
man, that clip is hilarious.
That's
Yeah, when I
hilarious.
saw that clip,
Yeah.
I'm telling you, I was rolling on the floor
Yeah.
dying.
Yeah.
That was so funny. Yeah, we was catching him, unlike Aguilar. Yeah, my man has no filter at all.
None.
That's crazy. No, but I mean, listen, I prefer if you had to choose one or the other, AJ or Devontae. I'm choosing Devontae every day of the week because AJ he's got this little diva in him.
We're going to talk about some diva. Ain't
Yeah.
about AJ. Ain't about AJ. Real quick. Offensive lineman, Lane Johnson.
Yeah.
Where do you think they ranked him at?
Man, I would hope it would be 1, but it's not. But if it's not 1, it's got to be top 3.
2.
Yeah.
They got that right.
Yeah, they got that right.
Here's the scary part. Defensive line. Our highest defensive line rated person, Josh Sweat.
Yeah, I mean, Josh Sweat's probably
44.
like at 44.
At 40.
He's at 44.
44.
No, that's crazy. That's actually crazy. I was gonna say like he would be at like 20.
No, he's 44, but he's the highest rated one.
That's actually kind of crazy.
Let me take it back.
It's gonna change this year though.
Take that back. He was rated 44 at defensive end. Interior-wise, I think Jalen Carter was rated like 23rd, 15th, I think he was.
It's crazy how
he was
Jalen
15th,
Carter is
and
rated.
Jordan Davis was like 20 something.
Yeah, I mean, listen, I think those ratings will change. I think players are gonna get better.
I don't give two shits about him, to be honest with you. I'm kind of like you. I don't give two shits about him, but I know the players do. But it also gives you some insight to some of these minds. Like I said, I'm gonna be real with you. A lot of these people who are making these rankings, never played the game.
No, hell no. It's all just analytic people.
Moneyball type shit.
Yeah.
Never played the game.
So my thing is like, so that's like a live service game, right? They update that every week, I'm sure. Just wait to see the ratings. Just wait until week 6.
I just thought it was.
Look at the ratings.
I just thought it was interesting. The only reason why I said it is because if you ask somebody, name me your top 10 quarterbacks, somebody's going to put Burrow ahead of. They're going to put Burrow. They're going to say Josh Allen. They're going to put these players above Jalen Hurts. And I'm like, why? Why?
Yeah.
And I ask it all the time, and people can never answer that question. Well, like I said, what has Burrow done that Jalen Hurts hasn't done? What the hell has Josh Allen done that Jalen Hurts hasn't done?
Yeah. I think it's a consistency thing.
If you want to say Herbert, I'll give you Herbert.
Yeah, I mean Herbert, he's just a little bit. He's in a little bit of a different category because he's
had the best 3 or 5 years of any quarterback ever in history.
He's got a cannon too.
Yeah, he's nice.
He really does have a cannon. I like Herbert, and that team's gonna be dangerous too. With Harbaugh.
With Harbaugh there, I want to see what else is going on. I saw a clip of.
I mean, I'm not scared of him still, but
my man Keenan Allen, the Bears.
Nobody care about Keenan Allen.
No, he don't like this the Bears showed him at practice, and somebody said Keenan Allen already pissed off about being traded to the Bears.
Yeah.
Caleb Williams threw him a pass, and it barely got to him. Like he had
Mm.
to stop his stride, and this audio him saying like, "Come on, man!"
Yeah.
Like, he said, "Are you for real?" Like you know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like I kept saying from the get go, I'm not sold on Caleb Williams. I'm sorry, I'm not. I think I don't. I think it's going to be a rough year for him, bro.
Yeah.
A rough year
I
with
mean,
an easy schedule.
it's. I mean, they have to have an easy schedule.
With an easy schedule, I
It's
think it's going to be rough. He's going to
it's
get.
weighted off of last season, and they were trash.
He is going to get. And hear me good. He's going to get beat the fuck up in his own division. I promise you.
Yeah. So, see what I mean. I know that this is the way the NFL is now,
Mhm.
but some of these kids need like a chance to develop. Like
They
they need
do.
some time.
Aaron
Like
Rodgers sat for 3 years, bro.
yeah, and I mean, look at Jordan Love. I mean,
He
he
sat
sat
for
for like
3 years.
He sat for like
Three,
6 years. I'm not
three
even going to
years.
cap. Yeah. All right. So
Same
3 years.
Same thing.
But he is fully developed, and you
But
saw
did
what
you,
that team did this year.
you didn't notice that pattern?
Yeah. 3
Brett,
years. 3
Brett
years.
Favre,
Yeah.
Rodgers 3 years. Favre goes to the Jets.
Yeah. Oh, it's a Jets thing. Huh?
Rodgers and,
Yeah.
and Love sit for 3 years. Rodgers goes to the Jets.
Yeah.
Um,
It's kind of crazy, but I mean that whole the way you develop your quarterbacks
Mhm.
is the reason that these players have so much success. If you throw them into the wolves, I mean, people are going to get an early impression out of somebody, and they're never
Yeah.
going to take a chance.
Caleb Williams is
There was
never.
one quarterback in particular that I think, actually, probably a couple over the last couple of years that I think even deserved to start the next season. And that's Jalen. He definitely deserved to start the
Huh.
next season. And the cat from the Texans, he deserved a shot.
C.J. Stroud.
C.J. Stroud, yeah. So C.J. Stroud, I mean, like he showed a lot of things last year. I think, like that's a playoff team.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
from
absolutely
worst to first
right. It's that's actually
in that division.
bonkers. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
That
they went
doesn't
to the
really
playoffs.
happen.
Yeah.
But I mean, you got to look at the strength of schedule as well. I don't know what their schedule looked like last year, but
Hey,
um,
they went to the playoffs and they won their first playoff game.
it's crazy.
No, you're good. You're good. I'm an Ohio State
C.J.
fan,
Stroud,
so
yeah.
I watch C.J. Stroud. I
Yeah.
knew he was the guy.
Yeah. But like that's a pretty rare situation that something like that happens. Like did Joe
thing
Burrow sit his first year, or did he
No, he
start
played.
right away? Okay, so that's another example of someone who just gets thrown to the wolves.
Joe Burrow played. Josh Allen played.
Yeah,
Lamar Jackson played.
I
Mahomes sat. He sat the first year.
yeah to Alex Smith.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. But here's my thing. Caleb Williams, he's never faced Aiden Hutchinson at all in his college career. At all.
Yeah.
He's coming twice a year. Right? He's never faced. What's my man's name from Minnesota? I forget. But the Minnesota's defensive line, outstanding.
Mm.
Detroit's defensive line, outstanding. Right? Green Bay, pretty damn good.
Yeah.
3. So where's the weakness at in that division? You're the new guy. You're
Yeah.
the rookie. You're
No,
gonna come in and think everything's sweet, and someone's gonna knock your head off, bro.
Yeah. I mean, you're talking about weakness as
Just
in that conference.
just in his division.
In that division,
yeah.
yeah. But like,
And we didn't even talk about the rest of the league.
yeah, for sure.
Come on, man. Every time, and I'm telling you now, I don't care how it feels. I don't care how somebody feels about what I'm going to say. I don't care.
Talk
you're
your
being
shit.
sitting here, damn all that. Your punk ass ran into the damn stands to cry on your mommy's shoulder because you lost the damn game. That told the rest of the world in the league he's soft. He can get
Sheesh.
rattled.
Sheesh.
I'm for real, he can get rattled. Now, if I'm playing defense and I see Caleb Williams, I'm gonna talk my shit, right? And I'm gonna put him on his ass every chance I get. I don't even care if I get a flag. I'm gonna put him on his ass. Why? Because you look soft to me. Too many
Yeah.
times I don't watch you crying off a regular, not the college playoffs,
Yeah.
not the college national championship
Get 'em.
game, a regular fucking game.
Mhm.
You ran to the damn stadium and jumped in your mom's
Talk your
lap
shit.
to cry.
Yeah.
Now, when that first happened, I said, you know what? I'll see what happens. I don't know. I don't know the kid. I'm not trying to be too hard on him. I really don't give a damn about USC.
Mm.
But now we're in the league. Now you're in the NFC with my boys. So
Yeah.
when I look at a player like him versus Jalen Hurts, he was built for this shit. He went to Bama.
Yeah.
He went to Oklahoma. You can tell he was built for it, mentally and physically.
He played against NFL style
Yeah.
defenses.
But he's built mentally and physically.
Yeah.
I don't see the mental part from you.
Yeah.
And I kept telling people I don't see the physical part from him.
It's cool. I mean, we can just let it unfold. I don't really
I'm
care.
saying
I don't
it's
really
gonna be
care about any other teams. I
Mark-
don't give a shit.
mark
I'm
my
not
word
gonna
though.
cap.
No, but mark my word though. Mark my words. Come this football season, as we get into it, it's going to be on. Did the Bears make the right pick?
Oh yeah,
Did the
no,
Bears-
100%.
Did the Bears?
6 weeks
is
in,
it-
we're gonna hear that.
Is he that guy?
Yeah, 6 weeks in,
What's
we're
the
gonna
little
hear
rap?
that.
We want to hear all that.
Yeah, no, I don't really
I've
care.
been saying
You
it's
can say
trash.
whatever you want. I mean, as long as you say Super Bowl or bust for the Eagles, yeah, I'm in.
That's where we at. That's where we at.
Yeah.
All right. So on the Eagles tip, let's wrap them up because we're not going to talk about them again until August because when we come back from vacations, right?
Yeah.
So Eagles hit 90. Jalen Hurts 95% of playbooks kind of new in some form or fashion. He likes his coach. He doesn't have to sit there and put him on his shoulders and walk around with a sign saying how much I like my coach. I'm over that crap. Merrill Reese, again, congratulations. Anything else? Did I miss anybody else? Fuck Madden rules or Madden numbers.
Yeah, nobody cares about that.
All right. So I'll let you flip this one. Which one you want to go? Phillies? Or you want to go Sixers?
We could talk about the Phillies. I mean, obviously we had the London series, which was did we already talk about this? I swear to you, we talked about
They were
this.
going to London.
Yeah.
They were going to London.
Okay. So obviously that was a home field advantage, both games for the Phillies. You split the series with the Mets, which is shitty because the Mets are trash. And then obviously we've had some like the schedule's been a little bit different. Obviously we had the Red Sox, which we lost our first series in a while, probably. And now we got Baltimore, which
we won last night.
We won last night in extra innings, and there was an hour rain delay.
I was not too upset about, even if we lose the series right now to Baltimore. We're playing in Baltimore.
No, I want to win this series.
Baltimore's one of the top teams in the AL.
I don't care.
They're what 43 and 26
care.
or something like that.
I don't care.
No. Here's why I say that. You're not losing to a bum. You're not losing to a team with a losing record. You're losing to a very good team, which could very well be the World Series matchup.
Yeah, but you want to assert that dominance right away. I don't even care.
No,
I'm gonna lift my leg up. I'm gonna piss on you, and you're gonna lose. No, I'm not losing the series.
It's okay. We remember this shit, right?
Yeah.
So when you lose a game or lose a series, we remember that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We don't let that shit go. When the Braves celebrated winning the NL East, it was Nick Castellanos who stood there in the dugout, watched them celebrate, and was like, "I'm not gonna forget this."
Yeah.
And busted their ass, came in the first round of the.
Oh yeah.
Right? So I'm not too worried about it. Now, if it was like, Chicago, then yeah, I'm like, oh, whoa. We don't do series in Chicago. What are we doing?
Yeah.
Right? A little different. But the second part about it too. We got some band-aids all around right now.
I don't care.
We got Marsh. No, you got to. Here's the thing.
No, I don't.
Think about it. We had Trey Turner already out, right? You brought out Cody Clement, right? Then he goes down, right? Then JT goes down.
Don't care.
And then Brandon Marsh goes down.
Don't care.
Brandon Marsh is coming back today, by
the way. Yeah. These are all professional baseball players.
No. The ones that got hurt aren't. These other ones, they are professional players, but they're double-A players.
I don't care.
They're minor league players.
I don't care.
So when I look at that, I look at the minor league players and how they've been playing. My man Dahl got
he cooled down. I mean, he had
but they got the same amount of home runs as my man Rojas.
Yeah, he sure does. Yeah, and he is set to surpass it.
And in Boston, I can count at least five balls that would have been home runs if it wasn't for the Green Monster.
Oh yeah, for sure. But none of them off of Rojas is bad.
Not a one. Not a one.
Yeah, but no, I mean Dahl. I think he had two doubles in the Red Sox series that hit the wall. I'm fairly certain.
They'd have been gone.
Yeah, I'm fairly certain.
Yeah. I actually like Dahl. There's no damn space for him.
Long term. No, hell no.
but definitely like him. I did want to see more right-handed batters pop. Everybody we brought in have been left hand batters.
Yeah,
All these guys.
yeah.
Corey Clement, all of them. But I think we're in a
You know
better
it's
spot.
it's Clemens, right?
I said
Clement.
Clement. I
You're
said
thinking of
Clement. Clemens. Yeah,
yeah,
I bet. Not cement.
yeah, cement.
Clemens. So and Clemens would have made the team. There was just nobody. There was no room for
Yeah,
him.
there's no room at all.
But remember, I said this before. We talked about was people freaking out. Just enjoy the damn moment, man. Stop comparing this team to the 2011 team, the 09, 08 team. For what, bro? Those teams have fully played their seasons.
Yeah.
Right? The outcome is over. We're not even at the halfway point yet. Like,
You want to know how I enjoy series, like a series?
Yeah.
I enjoy them winning the series. That's how I enjoy the ride. I don't really care who you have out there. You have the best pitching rotation in MLB. I'm gonna say you have one of the best bullpens in the MLB. You
Kirchner said
have
that shit and
you
we
have
fucking folded.
what's that?
Kirchner said that shit. And Tim Kirchner said that shit
Oh man,
during the broadcast.
but it's
and then we
different.
stunk it up.
See that is completely different.
We got jinxed.
So that is a 100% commentator curse, but I'm not a commentator. I'm just gonna say it.
I agree with you. Top to bottom, yeah.
I mean, obviously Aaron Nola kind of stunk it up the other day, but that's gonna happen. That's gonna happen. I mean, Wheeler, I'm pretty sure. No, Wheeler did not have a bad game. I don't think
he didn't have that much of a bad game. We didn't have his game.
Yeah.
Sanchez had his game and then gave it away.
Yeah.
Nola,
but that game was
had 8 runs on him, bro.
Yeah, no, and he was still pitching too. Like he had 8 runs and he still finished out that inning.
Well, at that point, Topper was like, "What's the point?"
Yeah, what's the point of taking him out?
Game is over. What are we doing?
Yeah. So I mean, Aaron Nola he always has that kind of game, but I think that's what gets him back into like a refreshed mind space.
If he's gonna do it now.
Yeah, no, for
sure.
He
had one of those getting to the playoffs last year.
Yeah, no, he could do it every 10th start, and I'd be okay with it. I just can't have it happen multiple games in a row.
No.
But I mean, this obviously, to me, the glaring hole is still Taiwan Walker. I know that he did pitch better in his last game, but you know that I'm not a fan of Taiwan. It is what it is. No. He let up. I think technically speaking, it was 3 earned runs because he left 2 on base.
Yeah.
So I'm pretty sure he still had 3, and I told you he's good for 4 every game.
Yeah.
So, to me, he's still a huge hole, and I know that Spencer Turnbull has not been pitching well out of the bullpen either. I think it's his time. I don't really care how much Taiwan is getting paid. I really just don't care. It's not my money. I'm just gonna say it like that. It's not my money.
I think
just do what's best for your team.
Turnbull's coming down because he's out of rhythm. I think
he's completely out of rhythm. Yeah. When he was starting, he was 100% in rhythm, and he was ice cold with it. Obviously, Ranger is still being Ranger. I know that he had a little bit of a blip as well, but I think it was only like 3-4 runs in his last couple starts. So that being said, you have enough players on this team. If you look at 1 through 6, even with anybody else that you still have Casty, you still have Schwarber, you still have Bryce, you still have Bohm, you still have Stott, you still have all these players that should be producing. But I don't really care about the back end of the lineup. I really don't.
No, but let me explain that though, because when these guys go down and get hurt, they change up. The order gets changed now because we didn't see.
Oh yeah, no. I mean, Castellanos is batting second, and that's a no-go.
We've seen him bat second. I've seen Bohm bat second. I've seen.
I think Cassie should be fourth, and I think Stott should be second.
Stott, that's what I think.
I think it should still be Schwarber, Stott, Harper, Casty, and then Bohm. I think Bohm is a 5-hole hitter.
We know, for baseball. Baseball is probably one of the most superstitious players when it comes to all sports, and they have to switching up their order in the lineup can throw people off. It throws people off. Yeah. They'll go with it because they have to, but they're like, yeah, no problem. And they get there, it doesn't feel right. They're usually going up after so and so. They're usually, so on and so forth. And that's why I'm saying I give them a little bit of breathing because with these players down, it changes the entire game. Yeah. It even changes how they play defensively as well. You
Yeah,
know,
I
and
just don't care.
right.
I just don't
I
care.
know you
I
don't.
just don't care.
Yeah,
I mean, you
but
know that Topper's always going to try and do righty lefty, righty lefty, righty lefty.
yeah,
He's always going to try and do that.
right.
So he's going to get to that no matter what. I mean, that's why Cassie's batting second.
Yeah,
You know what I
but
mean? That's why Cassie's
but
batting
he was
second.
batting what, seventh
He was seventh.
prior
That's
to
your 7 hole hitter,
see,
which is still crazy. But
yeah,
I mean, he's batting 200.
yeah.
So so to me, it's still no excuse to lose these games because we have these bless you.
Excuse me.
We still have
Thanks.
these people who are underperforming, and even I'm going to say even Bryce Harper is underperforming.
Let me tell you something right now.
And I love Bryce
Let
Harper,
me
and
tell
I
you
love
something right
everything that he
now.
does.
Don't you ever talk that blasphemous talk against Bryce Harper in front of me again.
I don't want to hear it.
Don't
Listen,
ever say that.
listen. When the team needs
Don't
someone
ever
to carry it, I need whose back it's supposed to be on. It's supposed to be on
say
Bryce
that.
Harper's
Yeah,
back.
yeah,
So you're supposed to get this team.
yeah. It is on his back.
I understand that, but there's several other people who are shouldering the load.
We got a good team. Think about
Yeah,
this.
no.
Think about this. Think about this.
I'm just saying, if you're down bad, you're
Yeah.
down two, and you have someone on second, and Bryce Harper's up. I need a home run. I need a hit. I need
Yeah.
something to keep the rally going.
Think about this.
Every time. I'm not talking about
Think about
a quarter of the time.
Think about this.
Hmm.
You cut me if I'm wrong. If Bryce Harper,
You're wrong. I'm just saying.
if Bryce Harper wins the World Series,
Yeah.
he's the best Philly of all time.
I mean,
Maybe a better one.
Schmitty is. Whew,
Schmitty's the all best right now.
yeah.
But if Harper wins a World Series for this team, he is the best Philly we've ever had.
I mean, if you're looking at their career, sure, because he had a pretty sizable career before he got here. So if you're looking at career statistics, I would say sure.
Yeah, no.
But as
Everything.
far as like someone
Everything's
who's
a point.
representing in a Philly uniform from start to finish, I
that
mean,
too.
like that kind of stuff,
That
you know.
too.
Yeah, I don't know.
Let me
I
tell you
mean,
right now.
Schmitty was.
You know why I say that? If we had to ask players, what team did Bryce Harper play for prior to the Phillies? A lot of these kids are going to say, I don't even know.
Yeah, that's because the Nationals are trash.
That's
They've
my
been
point.
trash, even
He's
though they
known-
did win a
He's
World
known as a
Series.
Philly right now than
Yeah.
anything else. Well, he's almost played. I think he's played just as long here so far as he did with the Nationals.
I don't know about
He got a
that.
13-year contract, bro. He's already 7 years into that contract,
7 years?
something like that. Yeah.
Nah, he's been here for like 4 years, 4 or 5 years.
Oh no, sir. He was here well before the pandemic and all that, bro. He was here like in what 17? He came in 17.
When was the pandemic?
2020.
Okay,
So he was here before the pandemic. He was here years before.
I don't
the
know.
pandemic.
That just seems like damn.
Man, I gotta look it up.
That just seems like time
He's been
is
here
not
si-
real.
he's been
If,
here,
if
like,
that's
since,
the case,
what,
there's
20
no way he's been here 7 years.
He's been here since 2017 or 2018. 1 or 2. Let me see.
I guess you're about to learn me something because to me it seems like he's been here for like 5 years.
I gotta learn ya.
But I don't know. I mean, as far as the best Philly that's ever been here, Bryce Harper still doesn't like you said, he has to win a chip
Yeah, he
for
has
that
to.
to be the case.
Yeah.
I mean, right now as it stands, there's no way.
Because
Can you just tell me the juice? I know that you got the juice here.
Oh no, I'm pulling it up. Came to tell me the juice. I didn't get the juice.
Yeah, wait.
He came in the league in 2010.
Yeah. So that means that he's bare minimum, I would say, been with the Nationals for 7 years.
And that would be what?
It'd be 7-7.
2017.
Yeah. That's why I said bare minimum. I don't know.
Oh man, you know why is it every time you look for something, and it's right
That's
there?
it's just because you're not good at searching stuff.
Probably.
It's that old people stuff. I don't.
Hey man, talk your shit. Right? Here we go. I'm about to do that shit.
He doesn't even know the words to find.
When did Bryce Harper come to the Phillies?
See, old people.
2019.
2019. Okay, so he's been with us for 5 years. Not even 4 years. That's what I was trying to tell you. That's what I said.
I said before the pandemic.
Okay, it's still before the pandemic, but you were talking. Oh yeah, he's been here since 2012.
Come on now.
That's pretty much what you were saying. He's like, he spent his whole career here as a Philly.
No. But he's almost. Give it over a year or two.
Nah,
Amount, he spent the same amount of time in the series he did
okay.
Washington.
Yeah.
But my point is,
he won. Yeah. I just need him to get back to MVP level. I don't care what he has to do that, but
if you ask folks, he is right now, bro. Right now, he's what, second right now, time for second for most home runs in the league right now.
What
in the majors?
What?
What?
Bryce Harper?
Yeah.
No, he's like 10th. Home runs? Bryce Harper has like what, 14? Aaron Judge has like mid-20s.
He's just, yeah. I didn't say he's with Judge.
Yeah, but I mean, there's all like Marcelo Ozuna has more. There's still a lot of you're tripping. You're 100% tripping. 100. Kyle Schwarber has more than
home run leaders in Major League Baseball 2024 season.
Yeah, I mean, like he's like not even close. He might be like top 20.
You said top 20?
Yeah.
He's definitely top 20.
Yeah, but you're talking like, oh yeah, he's like second in the league.
I'm tripping. No, he's 11th. My fault.
Yeah.
Still, MVP.
I mean,
he's working on it.
I mean,
he'll figure it out.
Here's
my thing.
I'm pretty sure Schwarber's ahead of him.
No.
You sure about that?
Schwarber's 15.
Yeah.
Got that one.
So that was the one. That was the one.
No, but here's my thing. Here's why I say right now we're gonna put Schmidt, Rollins,
Odubel Herrera.
Shut your mouth. Howard.
Yeah. And Chase. Yeah.
We're gonna put them in front of them, right? If he wins, he goes ahead of them.
Yeah. No, I know it's not all about the chips. I know it's not. It's about the player, the person.
He went from right field to first base to help the team.
Yeah, but it didn't really help him.
It did.
I think what really would have helped him is him playing right field and putting Cassidy somewhere else, like on another team. And keep Reese Hoskins at first. I would rather take.
Reese was way more of a defensive lineman. That's the whole.
I know. Reason. Or you could put Cody Clemens there. Cody Clemens is proven to be an MLB player.
No, I'm not taking Cody Clemens over Reese.
I'm not talking about Cody Clemens over Reese. I'm talking Cody Clemens over Castellanos.
Oh,
I'm kind of like I don't know, man. He needs to show me something, or else I'm kind of just like out on Casty. He was way too good last year to be this bad this year. He's worse than he was the first year he was here.
His history shows
it's terrible.
He's every other season
Yeah,
player.
but I don't care about that.
So
I don't care. You're getting paid so much money. I really don't care. Just go out and play baseball. Play good.
I think people got it misunderstood when Cassie came here. What he was here for. He's not. He's here for consistency, right? He's not here for home runs. He's not that guy. He's not going to get you 30 plus home runs.
Yeah, but he's the most inconsistent player on our team offensively. Most inconsistent. It's not even close. He's still fishing it down and away.
He does.
He still strikes out a whole bunch. He still grounds in. What's that?
Is that inconsistent?
No, he's consistently. He consistently strikes out the down and away, breaking balls down and away, or anything down and away. I'm sorry. I think that I don't know how Bryce Harper. That's the one thing I don't know how Bryce Harper's arm would have been if he did have to go to right field. If he could be, because Casty is still shown that he is surprisingly a good defensive player, and that was the gripe on him the whole time, that he's not a good defensive player.
Yeah.
But he has been for us. He's been a Gold Glove caliber right fielder, and I commend him for that. And I love Nick Castellanos as a person. I think that he's a good person. I just think offensively he's becoming a little bit of a liability.
Let me ask you a question. When Harper was up, when we brought him in, it was Manny Machado.
Mm-hmm.
And I wanted both. At the time, he wanted to play shortstop, and they wanted him to play third base.
Who?
Phillies.
Wanted who to play shortstop or third base?
Machado.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
So, which I'm kind of glad, because this is before Bone was Bone.
Yeah.
Right? before Bone was even knew who the hell he was. Yeah, he was still a kid.
minor leaguer.
So I think that part worked out. But it's at shortstop. Would you rather have Machado or Turner?
I'd rather have Trey Turner. Me personally.
Yes.
Nah, yeah,
Because during that
I
time
like
period,
Trey.
I
I
wanted
like
both
Trey's
of them.
game better.
I wanted both of them
Yeah,
during that time period.
you want a Machado and
And Harper.
Bryce Harper.
Yeah.
So I think that that's making a little bit that's biting off a little bit too much of the apple at
Why?
that point.
Why?
I don't know. They got money, so it
So
doesn't
look,
really
here's the thing.
matter. But
How do you think the Yankees won 28 World Series? It's because they spent money, didn't give a damn about anybody else.
yeah,
If you're good and we want you, we're going to pay you whatever the hell you want.
yeah.
That's what they did.
No, I mean like I get it. But like I said, um, the only place that we're really suffering right now is the outfield. Is that true or false? Because you got those bench guys, Christian Paches, you got the Dolls, which I don't know that they're bad defensively, but they're not what their
So
predecessors are offensively.
Pache's not bad defensively. He's just not as good as Marsh or Rojas.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? So Dole, I have no idea. I've never really seen him play a damn thing in the outfield.
he had that outfield assist the other night. It was crazy.
I didn't see.
Oh, it was crazy. It was he threw him out at second off the Green Monster. It
Oh,
was
damn! I
actually a
did see
really
that.
good play.
I did see that.
Yeah, and he did tag him. He
Yeah.
did tag him. I'm sorry for the Red Sox fans who were crying. You're about
I'm
to
not
win it.
sorry.
You're
I'm not
about to
getting
win
shit.
a championship. So I don't want to hear you bitching. You're just not going to win more baseball. I'm sorry.
So there's, but yeah, I would say. So you talking about defensively? What our weakest area defensively?
Yeah. No. Well, no. I was just that was just a sidebar. Dahl, I think that he's gone completely silent since his first couple of games where he had 4 or 5 extra base hits, which was incredible because most of the people that we call up end up doing that. Cody Clemens.
I mean,
It's a huge,
he had a couple extra base hits in the Boston series.
yeah, but that was his second series, and then he went over his next 11, which is baseball. That is baseball.
Yeah.
That is baseball. I understand it's a game of failure, but
I
was
say,
just saying I do think that our offense, especially because you have Castellanos in right field, who's not really hitting. I mean, you have to be a leader of that outfield. You have to
Yeah.
be a leader by example. And I don't see Castellanos as any kind of leader at
I
all.
don't. I'm gonna tell you why. Because him being the old man out there with Marsh, Rojas,
which is crazy because he's really not that old either.
right? But he's the one. People always say you don't really see Major League Baseball players doing outfield practice, like doing work in the outfield.
Mm-hmm.
You see the infield guys come in, shortstop, second baseman, always third baseman, always working on something, right?
Mm-hmm.
A lot of balls coming their way. You don't really see a lot of outfielders, but Nick's always out there, bro.
Yeah,
They say Nick's out there all the time, and he said, I got to get better at what I do. He said, I can't force somebody else to be out here, but even for these young guys, if they see me out here trying to get better, they're out there. You know what I mean? So he is like the general of the outfield.
yeah. I just wish he would be in the batting cage a little bit more then.
Yeah.
Get better.
Yeah.
Practice against.
He got one of the Nick Castellanos. This is my guy. Don't get me wrong. But he got one of those swings that's like you ever play with somebody, play basketball with somebody, and they more worried about how they look than the actual shot going in.
Yeah.
And it's like you missed, but like I look good though, right?
Yeah. Well, they're trying to break. They're
Yeah.
trying to take somebody's ankles or something like that.
I mean, it's like because there's I look at Nick's swing. His swing is smooth as shit.
Yeah.
He got a smooth swing.
Except for when he strikes out against down and away.
No, I'm just yeah.
It doesn't look very smooth then.
But it's real smooth, but it ain't doing shit.
I don't think he's trying to be mechanically sound. I think is what it is. I don't think it's about how smooth it is.
He's thinking when you think you lose.
Yeah, I think we're also like spending too much time on Nick Castellanos. I'm tired of talking.
About him.
I know, but I'm tired of talking. I'm tired of talking about him now.
You said he was the best player in the Phillies.
No, I didn't say that.
Oh,
I didn't say that at all. Nah, Alec Bohm to me is your most important player on the Phillies right now.
He's the MVP of the Phillies right now.
Yeah, I think so.
I agree with that
I think so. I mean, look at his stats with
I would agree
with
I would
runners in scoring position.
I would have agreed with that. And I'm gonna say this real quick, and we can move on from this shit. I would have said Alec Bohm. But watching Stubbs every day play catcher, I miss JT that much more every damn day.
Yeah.
I'm not saying that he's terrible, but it just gives me more respect about how good JT is
Yes.
at
I'm
catching.
pretty sure Stubby threw someone out the other day,
I don't
and
get
so
it.
did the other guy too. Macaro. What's his name? Macaro.
Macaro, yeah.
Yeah. I
So
mean, he threw somebody out too.
I've seen, yeah, but I've also seen Stubby throw it to the dirt
Oh yeah, I've
and
seen that.
bounce up over. You know what I mean? So,
And you know, have some wild pitches that
yeah,
weren't wild pitches.
just
Those
the
type of time.
and the one thing JT does so well that Stubbs can't do, and he does it well. He does it better than everybody in the league. Is that if the ball is down in the dirt or kind of hot, he keeps the ball in front of him. Doesn't bounce up and go over him,
Yeah.
so runners can't advance.
JT gets beat up.
Yeah,
He gets beat
it
up,
just
but he stops that ball.
yeah, it's just one of those things where like again, it's not a knock on Stubbs, right? It just makes you realize and appreciate even more how good JT is. It's the reason why when we were in negotiations with him, he hit a home run, and it's Bryce Harper pointing up at Dave Dombrowski saying, "Pay that man."
Yeah.
You know?
So one note about the catcher position, which is, I know it brought you Brandon Marsh here, but obviously you had a very good prospect, Logan O'Hoppe,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
and he's doing good things out in Los Angeles right now.
Yeah.
Um, this would have been perfect for him to platoon with him at this time. He wasn't ready. He wasn't quite ready for the majors on our team at the time because I think Stubby was still
Very good
our
prospect.
backup, but he was a very good prospect, and this would have been his time to shine right here. I don't think you wouldn't need anybody backing him up. I don't
Nah,
think
I
he's a young guy. He could catch out there every day.
yeah, I mean, I'll still take that trade though. I'll still
Yeah.
take that Marshall
Oh
trade.
yeah, no,
Yeah,
Marsh has definitely been a huge success, but so is Logan
yeah.
O'Hoppe.
He's doing all right. He's doing all right.
Yeah, for sure.
All right, enough of the Phillies though,
Yeah,
because I want to see you do it again.
win a goddamn
Quality,
series. I don't
a
care what
quality
you do.
opponent, quality opponent.
I don't care.
Orioles win the series. Win the series.
Yeah, I want you to win every series for
All
the
right,
rest of the year,
all right, man.
including the World Series. Yeah.
So let's get into some Sixers talk real quick. And I'm gonna be real with you. I don't want to spend a lot of time on the Sixers right now. I'm still upset with them, right?
Joel Embiid said the Celtics suck. I love it.
Oh, he did.
Yeah,
He
he
said
did.
that. He said the trash.
No, he didn't say that.
Their fans are cool.
Yeah,
He said, but I hate them. I hate the
I
Celtics.
respect that. I
I hate all
respect
that.
that. But
Then,
you're putting a bounty on your head.
so you know who's coming to the team, right?
Who's that?
You know who they're going to get free agency.
Yeah, LeBron James.
No. He shall be one PG 13.
PG.
He was at the game with Joel Embiid.
Yeah.
Right at the Mavs and Celtics game in Dallas.
So you're saying he's doing some tampering?
No, what I'm saying is that he's over here talking to a fellow NBA star, watching the game, and maybe one fellow NBA star to another said, "Hey, you like cheesesteaks? Hey, you like pretzels?"
It's like, you know what?
you know what
I
I'm saying?
do
You
like
know,
cheesesteaks, and I
yeah,
do
yeah.
like soft pretzels.
You know, I know you're in LA, but that's all you got. You know,
Yeah.
that's all you got is LA. You know, point is this. They said during the broadcast when he asked the question, he even gave the look. He gave the look like, "Oh, I'm just chilling." And look, he said, we got to add some more pieces to the team, and gave PG that look.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so when I hear that and I see that, I can see Joel Embiid taking that NBA veteran move, right?
Mm-hmm.
If you want someone to come to your team, you have to go get them, not the organization.
Yeah. I just
think about it. It was outside of the Celtics, because that was Danny Ainge or whatever. Bringing in KG,
mm-hmm.
right? Bringing in Jesus Shuttlesworth, right? But when it came to everyone else, it's the players,
yeah,
who brought themselves in. It was supposed to be Melo, LeBron, and Wade, right? Melo couldn't get the contract down there.
Yeah.
They brought in what's your boy's name? Bosh, right?
Chris Bosh.
So they brought in Bosh. It worked out. But they made the team themselves. It wasn't Pat Riley.
Yeah.
Right? It wasn't Spoelstra.
Yeah.
Right? Same thing with whether it was Golden State, whether it's the Clippers, whether it's
I
whatever.
mean, Golden State was kind of homegrown talent
No, no,
with
I'm, no,
players
no,
that
I'm talking
yeah,
about
like
the
you're talking about
Durant.
like the KD,
Yeah, when Durant went to
which never worked.
right,
Obviously, they
but
won championships,
the
but
Nets when the
yeah,
Nets had James Harden, they had KD, and they had Kyrie.
it's
That
just
was their
it's just
doing
about who has the financial flexibility to do so.
right. But that was their doing. But no, it's not even just that because LeBron took a pay cut to go play with the Heat.
Yeah,
Right. So
well, because he
again,
wanted to win a championship.
that's my point. The players are the ones who are actually recruiting other star players to come play with them.
Yeah,
And now Joel Embiid is starting to see that's what he has to do, right? I
yeah,
don't think he's realized that as an NBA veteran, you're talking. Maybe you go to Daryl Morey and say, hey, I would really like to get player X. I want you to work harder. Let me know if you need anything from me. Blah 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 blah. Right? And probably leaves that meeting expecting Daryl Morey to go out there and get him.
mm-hmm.
And then Daryl Morey comes back and says, well, we tried. You didn't want to come here.
You didn't try hard enough.
When in reality, it's like, no, I don't. You don't need Daryl Morey to go do that. I need you to go have lunch.
Yeah.
I need you to go work out with this guy. I need you guys to both be in Miami in the strip clubs and say, hey, by the way. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's how it's done.
Yeah. So one thing about the PG thing, I just don't think that makes you a championship contender. I really
don't either.
I really don't. I don't think that's the move. You got to add some different pieces in that. If you're going to get PG, I do think that's a step in the right direction, but that's not the end all be all. You can't have your team like that. Me personally, because I mean, it makes you a little bit closer to a contender, but it's not going to make you a contender.
I would rather give away first round pick to bring in the guy, right?
Yeah,
that's obviously not a free agent, but bring in that guy.
There's really like nobody in the league that I see as the guy right now. But they could take your team to the next level.
But somebody has to come in. Somebody has to.
Yeah, no, right. I get that. But
so again, Donovan Mitchell. They've been talking about him.
I don't really think he's that guy either. I really don't.
On this team, I think this has been the best team you ever played with.
Yeah, I just don't see it.
Crazy.
I just don't see it.
Crazy.
I just don't see like when you think of like clutch players, I just don't see Donovan Mitchell as a clutch player. I don't need him to be clutch. I do.
I need him to be here and to help dominate this team. Because at the end of the day, it's still Joel Embiid's team, right? So I just need another option out there, another viable option. It can't just be Maxey or Embiid and nobody else.
Yeah, no, I understand that, but I think it's not enough continuity if you have Donovan Mitchell on this team.
If you bring him in to be clutch, it's not going to be because that's telling him it's your team, not Joel Embiid.
But Joel Embiid's really not that clutch. It is what it is.
That's
he's a first,
give the option. If you ask me, the close person to me is Maxey. But
it's not even close.
But give the option though, right? Yeah. If the team knows 5-on-5, it's going to be Embiid or Maxey, and nobody else, it's like, I dare you to pass that ball somewhere else. Now you got to shoot a double team. Yeah. Right? But if you put Donovan Mitchell out there, there's another option.
Yeah, I mean, listen, the team would be very hard to guard, especially with Nick Nurse as a coach. I mean, I think he could scheme up some crazy things for them. But I just don't think, who's your point guard, who's your two guard at that point? Because Tyrese Maxey is not a point guard. Donovan Mitchell was not a point guard.
Not a point guard. I think that Maxey can run the point, though.
I just don't think he's better utilized there.
I think he can run the point. He can run the point. It's like Kyrie. Kyrie was coming as a 2, and not Kyrie. Harden as a 2 when he gets to New York, and he said, it was Kyrie and him said, we need you to run the point. Yeah. He said, all right, I'll get it done. I think Maxey can do that.
I mean, he definitely studied under James Harden for a little bit, but I just don't think he has.
I don't want to waste a max contract on an aging player.
Paul George. I don't want to waste.
I don't want to waste assets because we have to trade for Jimmy Butler.
Yeah.
An aging asset, right?
Honestly, I don't even.
Right. So, but those are two biggest names. LeBron James. I'm not worried about. He's not coming here.
No. He's not. No. Hell no.
So he's not even in my thought process. So to me, it goes down to those two, right? Mm-hmm. But I'm like, if I'm going to trade for someone, I'm not trading for Jimmy, but I'm trading for a Donovan Mitchell type player.
Yeah.
Right. Even if it's not him, give me something else. What if it was Booker? from AZ.
Yeah, I mean that he's more of the guy than Donovan Mitchell is. I think
Could be
he's
the whole
easy.
team was so trash. I don't know who's who anymore.
Yeah,
How
no,
they ended,
but I'm just
right?
thinking like if you're
Or
thinking of it factor, I think that Devin Booker is an
Devin
it
Book.
factor.
What's my man's name again from Sacramento?
Fox, De'Aaron Fox.
De'Aaron Fox.
Yeah, no, he's definitely it.
That's my point.
But
Like,
he's also in that same role as like is he a point guard or is he a
right.
two?
Uh, and that's fine. Figure it out while you give me buckets.
You know who's shown to be almost the biggest it factor in the Eastern Conference, other than obviously the big names. But
Brunson.
the people who came out of nowhere is Tyrese Halliburton. He is definitely an it factor. As
Yeah.
far as the game of basketball
Yeah.
goes. He's not going to go up there and give you 40 a game.
Yeah.
That's not what he does. But he might
Yeah.
get you a triple double every night.
Yeah. I agree with that for sure.
Yeah,
He
I
ain't
like
going nowhere.
Tyrese.
He ain't going nowhere.
Yeah, oh no, I know.
But here's the thing though. Sacramento has a history of like, oh, where the players go?
Yeah,
They have that. Why not? Why not see what's going on with there? See what's going on with that, right? Why not reach out to? Why not reach out to Arizona and say, yo, I give you 3-1s. I give you 3-1s right
I
now
don't
for
think you
Booker.
have 3-1s to give.
Future.
Yeah, that's not going to be good enough for them.
I give you 3 future number
They
ones
still
right
have
now.
KD, so they're not.
So
Yeah,
exactly.
I'll take both of them.
I don't know if
I'll take KD still. I don't care.
um.
Honestly,
Here,
I would take
my only thing
KD.
with
I would
KD,
take KD over PG right now all
yeah,
day,
over
every
PG for
single
sure,
day.
for sure. I was gonna say my only thing with KD is
It would never happen though.
my only thing with KD is just like
Twitter fingers.
outside. I don't even fuck about that at all. If you want to be chips, Twitter away, bitch.
Yeah.
But outside of Golden State, he's done zero.
Yeah,
I mean, he's put up great numbers, but he's won nothing.
yeah, for sure.
So I don't know. I'm like, I don't know. And then if I'm going to trade, like again, if I'm going to trade and use assets to trade because I got to trade for him, I want young as possible.
Yo, I got this weird feeling. I don't know if you had this feeling too, but have we been recording this whole time? It has to be, right?
Yeah, it has to be recorded. What the hell?
Oh no, I just had this
But I
like,
just looked at where
yeah,
my numbers at.
I just had this irrational fear.
Hold on,
Um,
Hello?
who knows if who knows if we've been recording this
I
whole
think
time?
it's recording right now. I'm sorry. Yeah.
All right,
We're good.
we're back in there. We had to check though. You see the numbers now.
Yeah,
All
see the
right,
numbers now.
my
It's
bad.
weird.
That was my fault.
No, but it did go blank like it was
Yeah,
recording all the time.
I think we probably been recording a little too long.
Hey man, we'll find out. No, I got a new
No, I know. I'm just.
I gotta we'll find out. Either it's effed up and we'll do another one another day or
Yeah, no,
or
it's not
shit.
effed up. It's
Yeah.
not effed up.
Yeah.
But yeah, like all right. So I'm just gonna say a couple names, and I'm gonna say no to them.
All right.
Jimmy Butler,
Okay.
last case resort.
Yeah.
He's not your first pick.
Right.
PG is not your first pick.
Right.
Obviously, I'm just gonna just say this hot take real quick. I know it's not gonna happen. If LeBron comes here, you win a championship that year. I just have to say it. I'm sorry to say, but I think that the talent around it is better than anything that he's had besides Wade and Bosh.
I'll say this. If LeBron comes here, I would predict if he were to come here, which he's not, it would be a Sixers, Bucks, Eastern Conference Finals.
Who's taking out the Celtics?
Into the Bucks.
I don't. That's to
I
me.
don't really give a damn. As long as he's not there, who cares? I don't
Yeah,
care. But I think it'll be. Here's why too. You get the championship hangover if they win it. Championship hangover. The
I think they're going to start losing some of those players that they have.
the what's the name's going to be? The Bucks will be better. Dame will be better. He'll be in a better fit. I don't know what's going to happen with Miami. They're getting older as we speak. You know what I mean? I don't see the Knicks getting. I got into it with somebody with a Knicks fan, by the way.
I don't even want to talk to the Knicks fans. I don't even like them.
And here's the thing, man. I try to be a real dude about this. I try to be a real one. I said, look, I'm being a fan of basketball, not the Sixers right now.
Yeah.
I said, I can show you proof. I said, on this podcast.
Hmm.
I said the one team I didn't want to see off the bat was the Knicks
Yeah.
in the playoffs.
And he
Right?
was like, "Yeah, you didn't want to see the Knicks." Blah 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 blah
Yeah,
blah blah. Yeah, go back to
he's
your
going.
city with all your
Yeah,
frickin' rats, man.
cornballs,
Go ahead with your rats.
cornballs. Right?
Yeah, I don't even want to hear.
The
I don't
man,
want to hear
he
the
was
rest
just
of the
being
story.
he was just being a troll, man.
Yeah,
Like I said,
it's cool though. They
you
can be
see
that way.
what we do, America. You see what
Yeah,
we do. So why do you think you can sit there and try to debate me when it comes to sports? We'll figure that.
yeah,
I don't understand that.
yeah. It's all.
But anyway, the Knicks. Everybody said, "Well, what? Wait till Randall comes back." I'm like, he'll come
I
back and
think
then
that I
be
think he
hurt
makes that
again.
team worse.
He'll be
I
hurt
think he
again.
makes that team worse. I'm not even gonna
They
cap.
flow. They flow right without him.
Yeah, they flow right without him. I think he makes that team
Yeah.
worse. No.
So I mean, I just feel if LeBron wants to come to the Sixers, we're going to the chip. Will we win the chip? I got to see what the West looks like.
Honestly,
They're
honestly, as it sits right now, nobody in the West scares me. There's nobody.
no,
There's nobody
no.
because we match up with Denver so well. I don't think Denver could beat us in a 7 game series.
I feel as though next season Phoenix will have a bounce back year.
Yeah,
And I feel as though they'll have a bounce back year. Minnesota, I got to see what you can do. Can you be consistent
yeah,
and do it again? Hard to do, but possible. You know what I mean? And then Denver.
yeah.
Everyone else, Sacramento, be a threat, but nothing scary.
Wild card,
Uh, Lakers, no. Clippers, no. Golden
wild
State,
card, wild card,
you got some old man left in you, some
wild
old
card.
man strength in you. you know?
That's one name. I don't want to spend too much more time on the Sixers either. But I do want to talk about a free agent that Golden State has, Klay Thompson. I think that he would be a great fit off the bench. I think he could be a 6 man of the
He's not
year.
coming off the bench, man.
Okay,
He's
then
not
he
gonna.
can start for me then because he
Yeah.
plays defense. He
I
plays
say
defense.
he's not going to go
He
anywhere
plays
where he's off the
defense.
bench.
He
Yeah,
plays
he
defense.
does play defense.
Um,
If this was Clay Thompson
I
before the
don't care
Achilles,
really.
I
Listen,
I
you're not giving.
love Clay Thompson
All
before
right,
the
I
Achilles.
just want to say that Klay Thompson is not getting a max contract wherever he goes. I promise you, he's not getting a max contract. He's not a max contract player. He might get one. He might get one. Don't.
Oh, somebody will give him one.
Yeah, but I just don't think he's
I
worth
don't
it.
want to give him
If
one.
you can get him on a mid player level
Yeah.
contract, I would 100% sign him
If
three
your own
years.
team doesn't give you the max contract, that just tells the rest of the league everything they need to know.
Yeah, I mean, he's mid,
Yeah.
but he's great mid.
Yeah.
I think he can still shoot the lights out. He can still
Yeah.
defend. Yeah, I would definitely take that as a depth piece.
Yeah.
I think that Klay Thompson would fit perfectly in this team.
If you ask me,
Spacing around Joel Embiid.
I said this for years, and people hated me for it or thought I was stupid. But understand what I mean. Early on, Golden Warriors, first 3 chips, I kept saying the best player on that team is not Steph Curry, it is Klay Thompson. The reason why I said that, like you said, one, defense is impeccable.
Yeah,
In the playoffs, though, agree with me or not, facts are facts. In the playoffs, Klay Thompson stepped up, Steph would fade away.
yeah,
He wasn't as strong as he was in the regular season. When they were down 3-1 to Houston, it wasn't Steph Curry that brought him back, bro. It was Klay Thompson every time.
yeah.
Clutch, right? He was clutch with the shooting and the defense. It's just we're getting nowhere near that Klay Thompson.
Yeah, no, I understand that, but I'll take 50% of that
I'll-
person.
If he was off the bench, I'll take it.
Yeah. So, I mean, I think we've had enough of the Sixers talk too. Obviously, I don't know nothing about the Flyers, whatever's going on right now.
Nothing to
I
say
don't
about
really
them.
have anything
They're
to
on
say
vacation.
about it. Yeah, it's vacation time, you know. But
What about real quick, Trevor Lawrence, aka Sunshine. Remember the Titans?
yeah,
5-year, 275. What do you think about that?
I don't care.
$50 million a year? No,
It's not my money.
he's not that. But do you think he's that kind of player though?
I think he has potential.
Yeah, I think it's a trash deal. Doesn't matter to me. Trash deal because you're kind of, and they gave it to him 2 years early.
Yeah,
So
I mean, they just wanted to lock him up.
they want to lock him up. But here's the thing, though. You're as Shady McCoy, a lot of the players said, you're spending too much money. We all understand quarterbacks don't get the most money.
Mhm.
But what have you done to even earn anything near that? Like you're earning more than Jalen Hurts per year. You're earning more than Patrick Mahomes this year. And everybody says, well, it's the market. No. And I'm gonna tell you something now too. Football is not baseball, right? Baseball can continue to pay these players all this money because it's an old money.
Yeah.
It's the oldest pro sport in America, right?
Mm-hmm.
So they have long money, right? They can they can play somebody here, and they know their contracts are for years. Oh,
Yeah.
we're going to give Bryce Harper 300 something million over 13 years,
Mm-hmm.
not a 5-year contract.
Yeah.
Right. So you're giving him who's done nothing. He's been to the playoffs once, lost. Right.
Yeah.
I just feel as though, just like everything else, there's a bubble to it,
Mm-hmm.
and I think that bubble's going to burst because what's going to happen is this: I don't care what people say about it; it's the truth. All these teams are run by who? Billionaires. The more money these players make, the more money you go into their pockets, and at some point they're going to say no.
Yeah.
At some point they're going to say no. But I thought that was kind of a premature. Some people say, well, no, if you get him now, he's cheaper now than he will be 2 years later. You don't know
It's
that.
cool. Let them get paid.
You don't know
I
that.
don't really care. They're not going to win a chip anytime soon, so it doesn't matter.
Nah, I want to be Eagles and Jaguars in the Super Bowl.
Yeah, I would love that too.
uh,
That'd be a great outcome.
did I miss anything else?
I think we touched that. We touched a little bit of everything.
I think everything.
I think it's.
Oh, finals.
Yeah.
NBA finals.
I don't even want to talk about it.
I'm just gonna say this: when you're a superstar in the biggest moments, and we need you to step up, step up.
Mm-hmm.
I'm talking about Luka. Step up.
Yeah.
You cannot be the one to put yourself in a situation to where you're not on the court for your team when there's 2 minutes left. It's a 2-point game.
Mm-hmm.
You can't do that. Now, I will say this: what I'm looking at though reminds me of Boston a couple years ago against Golden State. Jason Tatum was like shell shocked almost.
Yeah.
Didn't look nothing like what we're used to doing, seeing. But we all know Luka. He's been playing professional since he's 16 years old.
Yeah.
Right. He's won European League championships. They say Europe is the big boys. Right.
Mm-hmm.
He plays some of the worst defense ever. Why? Because he's from Europe. Europeans don't play defense at all, ever. Tony Kukoc came over and like, yeah, he's here for buckets, not for defense.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Yeah, I guess you can say Giannis. Anyway, but go Bear, bitch ass. Anyway, but Luka needs to step up. I wanted Dallas to win, honestly. I said Dallas in 6. I said because if it gets to 7, they're not beating Boston in Boston.
Yeah.
Right.
I mean, I said that Boston was going to sweep. I was wrong, but they're winning in 5, so it doesn't really matter.
Probably will. But you know what though?
So I don't even.
I want no. You know what I'm gonna talk about it real quick, briefly, but quickly. I want that taste. I want all the Sixers fans, all you bum ass cockroaches who sat there and sold your tickets over to those New York Knicks fans, allowed them to take over our damn stadium, take over our streets, and did nothing about it.
Yeah.
Not a damn thing. Looking soft, right?
Yeah.
I want them to feel it. This could be us.
Could be.
This could have been us. Because I really feel as though if we got through the Knicks, we had a real easy path. Now, I don't know if we would have beat Boston to get to the chip.
Yeah, but at least we could have gotten to the.
But we could have had a chance.
Finals. Yeah.
Could have had a chance, right?
I agree.
We hate the Celtics. We all know that, right?
Yeah.
Put this taste in your mouth, right? Watch TV. Watch the rest of the summer, and then talking about the Celtics and breaking the tie with the Lakers and all that good shit. At some point, we got to get pissed off enough to say, I'll do whatever it takes to win.
Yeah.
From the front office to the players and to the fucking fans, especially bum-ass ones who sold your tickets to the Knicks.
Pussies.
Bitches.
Yeah.
All right. I just want to get it off my chest. You know what I mean?
Talk your shit.
Yeah.
Fill her up, baby.
Here.
Yes, sir. bitch ass fans selling their tickets.
Yeah,
My
bums.
God.
And how we start, baby.
Yes, sir.
Let's go. That's some
And that concludes another episode.
stuff.
Yeah, check out my throat a little bit.
Yeah, caught you finally.
I can't talk right away after that. That's all right, though.
Hey, so again, check your social medias, your TikToks, Instagrams, YouTubes. Like, follow, subscribe, share. Tell your neighbor, tell your friend.
Yes, sir. Follow us on Temu too. I don't know if they have an app, but you can follow us on Temu. You might find some good merch, maybe some Jamil and Brennan bobbleheads, something like that. I don't know, crazy. But yeah, shout out to everybody watching. That's pretty much it.
Pretty much it, man. Hey, see when we see you, man.
Peace.